It's Friday, close to lunchtime in Seattle. It's Friday night in Ukraine. Here's what we know. You can help us reset the AI by your likes, comments, and watching to the end. We start where we always start, in the Donbass. Russian forces attempted to advance on Berestov. They were unsuccessful. There isn't much fighting anymore in the northeast part of the Donbass. Russian forces have been drawn down and sent to reinforce positions at Zaporizhia and Kherson. Heading further south towards Bakhmut, Russian forces tried to advance on Yakovlivka. They were unsuccessful. Russian forces are also on the outskirts of Solidar. They have not been able to advance into the city. East of Bakhmut, Wagner Group has been attempting to advance from Pavrovsky into Bakhmut. They've made it to the edge of the city, but they are repeatedly pushed back. Wagner Group also attempted to advance on Vershina. They were unsuccessful. In the Svitlodarsk Bulge, Russian forces have captured Semihira. They are trying to advance on Kodyma, but they are being held in place for the time being. West of Donetsk, Russian forces have returned to the old tried and true. Artillery, more artillery, more artillery until there is nothing left to defend. The 1st Army Corps of the Donetsk People's Republic has been hammering Avdiivka. The situation is different in Piske. Russian forces have advanced to about 1/3 of the way into the town. There is back and forth on the middle third, so this is inaccurate or accurate depending on what hour it is. In Torex, Russians shelled a bus stop where there were civilians. There were 8 casualties. North of Kharkiv, almost nothing has changed. Ukrainian forces tried to advance on Vasily from Mel Vasily. They were unsuccessful. Ukrainian forces hit a Russian ammunition depot in Nova Mayeka. There was a huge explosion with secondaries. Russian forces are continuing to try to push Ukraine back to the west bank of the Inulets River. They're not having any success, and Ukraine is very slowly expanding this bridgehead north of Kherson. While Russia is finding success west of Donetsk, it is coming at the expense of their offensive at Izum. If you're looking at this map and going, that's a lot of blue arrows pointing towards Izum, you would be correct. We are not ready to call this a counteroffensive. Russia has drawn down a lot of troops from this area, and they've sent them to Zaporizhia and Kherson. And because of that, these lines have become very weak, and Ukrainian forces are taking advantage of that. They're starting to make some really significant gains. There's ways to get more in-depth information, and you can find out about how to get your hands on a daily situation report. It was 68 pages yesterday. And that's what we know.